What is going on, man? King Recon here, and I thought that this would be a great opportunity to talk more about, some more about Bleach, man. Really do miss talking about Bleach on the channel, and what better way than to do it on Modern Warfare 2, which was when I met so many individuals, and I got so many people into Bleach around this time when Modern Warfare 2 was hot, and everyone was playing it, and all my friends were playing it, everyone in school was playing it. It was just that thing. I would literally spend my entire day, I would go to school. I was extremely sleepy. Go to school, do my thing, come home, sleep on the bus, or sometimes, because sometimes the bus was extremely hype, and some stuff would go on the bus, and whatever happened, afterwards. But usually the schedule was school, talk and think about Modern Warfare 2 the entire day, come home, play MW2 until around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 in the morning, goes to school, and then continue to just repeat the process through for about 2 years, I would dare say. But in that time span, it was quite an adventure, man, because I met almost all my best friends. I got into Bleach, right? Because my boy Josh was the one that got me back into it after Adult Swim finished off with Ichigo versus Grimjow, and I fell off from it for a bit because I thought that Bleach ended. There was still something in the back of my mind. I was like, man, dude, like what happened with Bleach? And then Josh told me to get back into it, and that's whenever I got into it once again. I read the Nelly Yell stuff, and I continued reading it from there, and then I started watching it subbed, and I was in the amazing time during Modern Warfare 2 that I was watching the anime on Adult Swim whenever I came back from its extremely long hiatus, or not even extremely long. It was like only a couple months. They were still airing reruns, but from watching on Adult Swim, watching it subbed, and reading the manga. So it was a really awesome experience there, and my Bleach hype was at like an extremely high level. So I was just trying to get as many people into it as possible. I started off with my closest friends, and then it ended up being associates in school, and then it ended up being people on the Xbox Live party. Literally almost every single individual that was or would be associated with me on Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, they would get into Bleach, because that's how much we would talk about in the Xbox Live party. Right here, if you guys look at the classes, almost more than half of these classes are Bleach inspired classes, because at this point in time, that was just the thing that everyone was into. And you know how it is, man. Whenever like the overall hype is around with you and your friends, man, that's all you want to talk about. So with my love for both Bleach and One Piece being so high, for One Piece, it became higher and higher as time went on. Honestly, it was always the favorite manga. But at this point in time, whenever you're like the only one out of your friends that likes something, and you're like, man, it gives like the hipster like mentality. That's how I felt like with One Piece, because I was the only person that liked it out of all my friends. But when it came to Bleach, knowing that I got so many people into anime through this, all of my cousins, everyone that I played, I'm telling you guys right now, man, you guys think I'm exaggerating, everybody that I played Modern Warfare 2 with, everybody in that party, unless it was someone that was barely in there, but my main squad in Modern Warfare 2, we were all talking about that Bleach greatness, man, at all times. And people would always be catching up to it. And man, dude, like I said, I remember in the Call of Duty 4 video, I'll tell you something right now, man. Whenever we would come home from school and we would up tomorrow for 2, and then someone in the party you would hear like the Bleach greatness in the background. It's like, yeah, man, I just finished Soul Society. I'm getting to most of the time people would like start off and they would like take it easy. Once they had Soul Society, they would go in hard. Then they would reach the Bound arc and they would stop. But once they hit the Rancor saga, usually they would finish or be caught up to the where the anime was, which was right in the Nozomi filler, if I'm not mistaken, at this point in time. And yeah, the Nozomi stuff, and a lot of people were catching up. Just man, I'm telling you, man, because everybody wanted to see what happened in the Rancor saga, and that was pretty much like the consensus of favorite arcs between all of us. Because at the time, even though Soul Society is as a whole is still my favorite, I can't deny that, like, singly by itself, Hueco Mundo was just, I was out of this world insanely hyped. Every single time anyone reached that part in the story, everyone would just be going insane. And, like, you would get so hyped for other people. I'll never forget, like, one of the funniest things that I've ever discussed with one of my best friends with, Marcel, who I consider to be the god of Modern Warfare 2. He's the greatest Modern Warfare 2 player I've ever played with. and I've played with a lot of great players, man, from pros and all over the world. When especially on MW2 and on Call of Duty 4, but on MW2 specifically, he was the best, and I'll forever stick by that. I don't think I've ever met anyone better than he was in that game. He was just that damn good. But when it comes um, to him, one of the funniest things I ever heard was whenever there was there was this chick that he was trying to get with, right? And then because I got him into Bleach, and he was speeding through it, man. I'm talking about he got through Soul Society, he went through the beginning, and then he eventually started watching it in class. That's just how addicted he was to it. Because at home, of course, we would play Modern Warfare 2, so that was like our main focus. But at school, man, we would just be talking about Bleach, talking about Modern Warfare 2. But like that's whenever we would have like our time to talk about these animes, because his favorite was Full Metal at the time. So whenever he got into Bleach, man, and he was at the Ichigo to Ulquiorra fight, and this man basically so she was trying to talk to him, and he was like, "Shut up! I'm watching Ichigo go full lava!" Or it was either that or I'm watching Ichigo for Sukiura, because I wasn't there for it, but it's the way that he told me after he left the class. I just started dying of laughter, and I imagine it just because I know the way that he is and how much he used to rage. I legit I imagine him doing it, because I can seriously imagine him doing it. And just playing Modern Warfare 2 again and seeing my classes really brought back so many memories of those times of playing um, MW2 and just talking about Bleach with everybody. Honestly, like we would talk about some other series too. Like I said before, I was the only one that was into One Piece, but almost everybody else was into Naruto as well. But at this point in time, Naruto was in filler hell in the anime. There was no anime on television for American programming, and then of course, well, no, Disney was airing it, but they were already airing stuff we already saw, and it was right in the beginning of the war, which not a lot of us were pretty big on. So, we would start having more Naruto discussions like later on, just like the Modern Warfare 3 era, but the Modern Warfare 2, strictly Bleach. I mean, come on, man, the anime was the English dub just finished Ichigo vs Grimmjow, and the flippin' sub was in flip like the freaking Ichigo and Aizen fight going into Nozomi. And then the manga is in the same stuff, and it's getting ready to the full ring arc right in the beginning of times. When I tell you guys the beginning of the full ring arc was so hype, oh god, dude, it was such a fantastic time to be a fan. It was so awesome to really share that with my best of friends, and that's why I love Modern Warfare 2, man. Just those awesome memories that I'll never forget. With so many different things I love Modern Warfare 2 for, but that's just one of those memories that always sticks with you. It's like, man, dude, I used to talk about Bleach all the time, all about the awesome sauce, coming up with theories. My cousin CJ, whenever he first got the Xbox, and that's all we would talk about was Bleach, man. Whenever he caught up, it's in the party, we just be talking about so many theories. That in the party is actually where I came up with that Ichigo is flipping Masaki is or Aizen is Ichigo's mom. I don't remember when exactly what game it was. I don't know if it was Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 era, but I remember in the parties when I did that. But yeah, definitely I always like in my head have of my Bleach memories and my Call of Duty my Bleach most of like my big three memories, honestly. My Bleach, Naruto, One Piece memories are really in tune with a lot of the games I used to play, like RuneScape and Club Penguin, Naruto Arena, Soul Arena, then all of the Call of Duties, the Gears, the Halos, and whatnot, all the games that I would play all the time. But Modern Warfare 2 specifically, I've always related with Bleach, because that's when everybody was high into it and everybody loved it, man. But you guys are awesome today. Thank you so much for watching this Modern Warfare 2 video, and it was a blast. It was really awesome recording this, just knowing that I would actually have MW2 gameplay on the channel. Because even though Call of Duty 4 is my favorite, MW2 is close right behind it. It's just such an awesome game, and so many amazing memories, man. So much gameplay, so much time spent on it. No, nothing has ever pissed me off more than Modern Warfare 2, but I wouldn't change her for the world, man. I still love her as much as I did from day one. Have an awesome day, guys. I can't wait for Modern Warfare Remastered, man. It's gonna be awesome sauce.